And we're off. I gotta go back to the North Continent because I was down there. I don't know, do I want to hit the town first? You know what, I will hit the town second because I'm gonna have to go to town anyway, so there's no reason to do a repeat trip. I'm just gonna go to the waterfall first. I think they want you to go to the waterfall a little later when you're doing the whole Mirage Tower sequence and everything, but it's just easier for me to go to it like right now, and getting the rewards now is better anyway. There we go. We've won a resounding victory against the river creatures. Well, that reminds me, they did replace all the waterfalls from when the Pixel remasters initially launched. They just changed them, so I can't even remember what they look like. I'm gonna have to go back to my old videos and look at that to see what the waterfalls looked like back then. But yeah, they're completely different animations now. And now we're in the Waterfall Cavern, and before I get in here, I want to talk about one monster because it's probably not going to show up because it's the rarest encounter here, but you can encounter green dragons in here. Let me see. It says it spawn in the Waterfall Cavern and the Chaos Shrine, which is the final area. And these are definitely final area enemies. I don't think I'm going to run into one, but they got a type of dragon, weakness of ice, resistance of earth. But we have run into red and white dragons, which are the chromatic dragons, and this is just another idea within Dungeons and Dragons. That you have your chromatic dragons, and these are all evil, come in different colors, usually color-coded to the element that they use. In Final Fantasy, the white ones do cold damage, the red ones do fire, these ones do poison, and that's their most devastating attack, is a multi-target poison attack. And I hope I do not encounter one of these because I don't have any resistance to poison at this point in the game, and that attack is incredibly devastating. However, I do think they only spawn one of them in an encounter if you get into an encounter with one in here, so these are final area guys, so they're not even joking around. But we do have a type dragon. The Worm Killer is kind of obsolete at this point in the game, but we do have ice brands that'll hit it, so weakness to ice. It is resistant to earth, for whatever word. I believe in Final Fantasy II they kind of codified it that poison and thunder were opposite elements, and I don't really understand that, but poison was like the big thing back then. They're like, oh my god, there's so much poison! Alright, we got a nightmare. And it died happily ever after. But anyway, this is supposed to be kind of a maze that you can get lost in, but it's pretty easy once you know the way. So I'm just going to go try to get to that cave down there which has all the loot. 3 nightmares, oh my. Yeah, I'm so much better defended now. That's extra armor that I get from class upgrade is just saving my ass. Mummies and pigments. Not bad. And the fire sword for doing additional damage to the mummies. Outside of running into a green dragon, pretty much everything here is a fake walk. And they can't even hurt my ninja. That's the nicest thing about going from thief to ninja is if you get such better armor upgrades. I think those guys might have resistance to fire. Red Mage just doesn't seem to be cutting it there. Alright, this guy wants to stop me from getting in here, but he's no match. Oh, we did encounter some Hyrulus, but a little bit later. You know what, I want my monk to kill that key mummy, and we are going to drop the gauntlets on them. Ah, of course. Well, there you got to see their gaze attack. Those are a D&D monster that anybody who meets their gaze is supposedly burst into flames like my knight just did. And that's why we picked up this life spell. Okay, we get a wizard staff out of here. Oh, I thought that I didn't get this till the next dungeon. Wizard staff actually pretty good. So this casts Confuse when used. You can equip it to get 15 attack and 15 accuracy, but I really just want to use it for the Confuse, which I will probably be spamming with my red mage because I actually lack the intelligence, the intellect that the black mage has and the white mage has that make them use these magic items a little better, like gauntlets. So I would rather use this because Confuse has a really high accuracy, so this will stop them from attacking me, which is going to, at least the guys that aren't resistant to Confuse, it'll stop them from attacking me, which is going to save me damage. Ellipsis, I have been waiting. Ellipsis. Ellipsis, take this cube. Ellipsis, ellipsis, Tiamat, ellipsis, flying fortress, ellipsis, ellipsis, please. Alright, he really likes his ellipses. You obtain the warp cube. I think they're trying to go for him being low on power. And he self-destructs. Alright, we get a ribbon out of this chest, and this is the best headgear in the game, even though it only has one defense. It gives you resistance to every element and every status effect. So this is like a no-brainer. I'm going to put it on my red mage, or my red wizard, excuse me, because I want to protect them to be able to do the buffs and everything that they need to be doing. So we only need to get a better shield for our red mage now, so it's going to still be a while before I can do that. Alright, 13,450 gil, 6,400 gil, 5,000 gil, and the defender. Okay, so I will give the defender to you. This has no elements, but it is a pretty good sword that has 30 attack and 35 accuracy. I believe, yeah, it's a 10-point accuracy boost, so not a huge attack boost, but this should bring me up to another attack. And it also casts Blink when used. Is Blink the plus 81? Yeah, this is a plus 80, and Invis is plus 40. Okay, so yeah, that adds a 40 to your mage, which is probably 25% or something. I don't know. Probably 1/3 actually. So that's a huge buff. Alright, and we will use our exit spell to get out of here, because we don't like being in here anymore. Oh, and I forgot to do one thing before I go in there. I have to go back to the other village of Gaia to release the fairy, so I can get the Oxyale. Now, both my Knight and Ninja are getting 4 hits, but the Knight is out damaging because they have higher strength. But in the base game, the Ninja gets should be getting 8 attacks by now, so if you're playing Vanilla Pixel Remaster, which you can to just follow along, it's not going to be very much different, but your Ninja should be getting 8 hits at this point and just out damaging the Knight. Especially because the Knight has nerf strength in the vanilla game. Alright, this is a pretty decent level up. Alright, we hit 21. I wanted to be 21 for everybody before I went into the next dungeon, but I guess I will take this. Yeah, that's, getting attacked by the Pyrolist that it used back there. I think it's Fire Elemental, and not Death Elemental. So, well, it can't be. Because I should have Fire Resistance on my Knight, so... Yeah, I don't know what element it is, but if you do have, like, if it does do, like, Fire Elements or something, maybe they changed it. It will block the Death effect, so... But, I guess it's either non-elemental or has Death Elemental or something else now. It has Gaze Element. Didn't like to walk all the way back here. You're the ones who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. Ellipsis. I'll get you some Oxyale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay? Thank you, Fairy. Alright, we obtained some Oxyale. Air will flow out of the water for as long as you have it. Thanks for saving me. Has the Oxyale helped you out? I'll never run out of air, so... Oh, it'll never run out of air, so you can use it to stay underwater as long as you like. Alright, so we have a strange liquid that gushes forth air, and what the hell? And a warp cube, a cube made of a multi-heat substance. Well, you could show me a picture of it. Is that all the key items I'm going to get in the game? No, I'm going to get a few more, I think. I think I get at least 2 more. Is this the place I have to go to? Where am I? Okay, yeah, this is the right place. I was getting a little confuzzled there. Okay, we're back to on-ramp. So let's pick up magic. Okay, it's in the other town. I can't even use level 7 magic, so... Now, we do want null death. Too bad we can only get 2 spells. Alright, item shop is over here, so I will use it to buy more, potions and antidotes, I guess. And gold needles. Let's just deplete our money. Alright, I still have enough to buy Blizzaga. Yeah, spells get really expensive at this point in the game. Actually, they got really expensive around the point that you get to what's that place called? Crescent Lake. But at this point, it's also not a problem because you just start getting tons of money. Alright, we're still filthy. Oh yeah, this guy changes his dialogue. Amazing, humans have been honored by the Dragon King. Amazing, yeah. Actually, it is amazing. You, Ellipsis, you have Oxyale. I'll just get the fuck out the way then. You're the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. What the hell was that about? Yeah, I want to get in the barrel. No, I don't. So we're going to ride the barrel down to the Sunken Shrine. And thus begins the great looting of the shrine. I did go to the... Yeah, I went to the inn, okay. Just like, what the hell happened? Okay, good, we're about to level. I forget where the loot is. I'm gonna go to the right first, though. Yeah, you show yourself, shark. So is my monk the only one who has not perished so far? Yeah, my thief and my red beast got blown out by the Marilith, and then the knight got taken down by that pyro missile. Alright, ninja gets HP and strength. Intellect is good. 2,000 gil. Yeah, I can't really rely on my red wizard to be doing a bit to hold the fort down like they did during the early and mid game. We're in the late game now, so it's going to lose a lot of efficiency from them. I could use the gauntlets down here because, like, most everything is weak against lightning, but also saving damage by not having them target me is good. Okay. There's a chest over there, but I'll get that on my second trip through the Sunken Shrine. Oh, dragons! Now, those are scary. Have we run into anything that's remarkable yet? Where am I even? I mean, they're not even hitting that hard either, so that new armor is helping me out a lot. Okay, so bottom right is where I have to go to, but there's loot all the way over to the left, so that's where I want to go. I want to be where the loot is at. Wow, would everybody just go first? Thank you. Apparently agility is using turn order, but I guess I'm just really slow. Alright, is it time to start spamming the heal staff? I'm gonna get even better armor down here. That's really unremarkable set of enemies so far. The Sahagan Chiefs. Have I run into this yet? I feel like when you get the ship out into the outer ocean, you start running into them, but I can't remember. The Prince is definitely new. I'll go over them as soon as I get done doing this first run for loot in the Sunken Shrine. Alright, we get some diamond armor. It's a new armor for our knight. And it's going to have 42 defense and a weight of 10 because, of course, we need light armor for our knight. But this is an 8-point boost, and it also guards against lightning, so that's good. I'm not going to be worried about dropping the looks like fire resistance, because I will get some fire resistance for her later, but I would much rather have the defense boost. And I don't think anything uses fire down here anyway. We just have to save the mermaids for now. Alright, that should be good enough. That should be enough healing. We'll just go back to the wizard staff in the next battle. Yeah, we're all topped off again. They threw a few easy battles at me. Oh, those deep eyes are really coming at me. There is one enemy down here that is scary, but I haven't seemed to run into it yet. Oh, you know what? I want to go in that building, so I should go back. The sea lobsters. I think they did want to make them lobsters, but they just didn't have a, they didn't want to make a lobster, well, what do I want to say? Artwork or something? They just didn't want to design a monster design for the lobster, so they just reused Scorpion. Wow! Red Wizard got beat up there. Yep, there you go, it doesn't make you immune. I did put the ribbon on, didn't I? Alright, 20 gil. That's it? Okay, these guys are the scary guys. Yeah, they hit really hard and they paralyze. Oh, these guys are dicks. Wizard Staff ain't gonna cut it. Ah, man, all I have is a healing staff. Oh my god, they are just doing devastating damage. Go in there and you barely survive. Yeah, those are the most ferocious enemies down here. Guess I've got to spam the healing staff for a few more battles. That really took it out of me. And you really got to have your red wizard do the healing because everybody else has such low intellect that they're not going to do as well as the red mage. Oh, getting poisoned. Still a thing in this game. Soon, though, soon. Won't have to tap the antidote supply. Alright, we get the light axe. This is the, quote, best axe in the game. Good to have your ninja use it as well, because, you know, once you become a ninja, you get access to a lot of weapons. It has 20 in attack, 15 accuracy. It is competitive with the other weapons you can find at this point in the game. But, you know what, I just don't, What about, yeah, the Ice Brain gives you 10 more accuracy, so it's really just, I'm using this. Now, this does give you a bonus against undead, so you'll get that plus 4 damage and plus 40 accuracy, but this is better used with an item, as an item, because it casts Tiara, so I will probably use this during the battles with the ghosts if they pop up again. Just have my red mage use that to cast some Tiara, because Tiara is actually pretty broken. Like, I don't even think it's necessary to get Yaga. It's just that good. I don't even think you can find many undead that have enough HP to survive Tiara. Maybe the Lich. Alright, with the Mage's Staff, which, 12 attack, 10 accuracy. I guess you could equip it. All these staff weapons, though, at this point in the game are just items if you want to use in battle. This one casts Fyra, so free Fyras. Pretty much infinite Fyras now. I don't have to waste spell charges on it. So you run into a group of enemies that are weak to fire, like the undead or whatever else is weak to fire, and you just use that. But it's best to use with a black mage. So if you're running a black mage in your party, that's how you conserve spell charges with them. Like, you should be saving, like, your Aga level spells for bosses anyway. And since the higher your intellect is, the more damage you do. Ooh, got the preemptive. Nice. I will definitely like that, because I don't like these guys. They're mean. That's just how effective Tiara is. Alright, 12,350 gil. All spending money for spells if you're running a white mage, black mage combo. Alright, this is the Mermaid Village. Oh, my prayers have been answered. Yeah, we came here. If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam and vanish forever. Ellipsis. Yeah, so we have to restore the water crystal or the mermaids are going to die. Alright, 9,000 gil, 1,760 gil, diamond armlet. Alright, so I'm going to actually give this to my monk. We have 30 defense. The diamond armlet gives 34 defense, but at this point I need to just start giving her armor because I'm encountering stuff that has resistance. So it's going to improve. And if you do this in the NES version where, like, I definitely want to put a ribbon on my monk. So if I put a ribbon, it would actually just reduce the monk's defense down to 1. So you're losing a lot of defense doing that. So what I want to do is just put armor on. This is the best armlet in the game. So I want to put it on my monk. In past playthroughs, I would just put it on my ninja because it is the lightest piece of armor, but ice and flame mail are pretty much pretty light as it is, so I don't feel like... And I think they give the same defense, so you're only getting a boost of evasion, but it's better at this point in the game because I can still run flame and or fire and ice resistance on my ninja. So I'm just going to give it to the monk because it'll help me get her to 40s of defense once I get a full set of equipment on her. Yeah, good thing. It's the first piece of armor I'm going to put on my monk. One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder what she's doing now. I do hope she's alright. Ellipsis. You could breathe underwater. How? How? Yeah, we could do that. I mean, they don't even question how they could breathe underwater. 2,750 gil? Save the sea. Restore light to the water crystal. Alright, we get 4,150 gil. Are those the crystals the legends speak of? Just who are you? 5,000 gil. More spending money on spells if you're running a mage-heavy party. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. The Kraken, the Fiend of Water, nests on its lowest level. While the Fiend of Water lives, the light of the sea grows ever darker. Okay. I think I'm a little behind on levels now. Getting close to level 22, but I want to hit level 24 before I get to the Kraken. The Mirage Tower stands in the desert to the east of the continent, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I heard the most lovely chiming sound. Ellipsis. How did you get all the way over there, actually? Oh, we get an antidote. Big find right there. A diamond shield, okay. I'll drop the fire resistance here. This also gives lightning resistance, but this is tied for the best defense in the game, and defense in Final Fantasy 1 is pretty key to survival. So I will take the plus 4 boost. And then there's like one more room I have to go into in here. How much loot is left? 14. Alright, it's the other side over there. This makes great logical sense.